Full faith, full faith, full faith, full faith wrestling fans. I am longtime independent wrestling fan Robert. Endure was a very good night of wrestling action for Full Faith Wrestling and my first Full Faith show since Freedom back in October. There was supposed to be a pre-show match between Armand de Muerto and Chris Barton, but the match did not happen for some reason. Anybody got an answer to that, I hope? But the show kicks off with Little Guido Maritato challenging Johnny Malloy for the Light Heavyweight Championship. A good opening match which saw Johnny Malloy defeat Little Guido with the crossface submission to retain the Light Heavyweight Championship. Next up, in a match which was presented by the New York Wrestling Connection, Brother Greatness took on Nobody's Better Michael Mastretta. And in this matchup, Nobody's Better Michael Mastretta defeated Brother Greatness. Next, we were scheduled to see, representing the Revelation, Scarecrow to take on the starving artist Mike Magnum. The ring announcer introduces Scarecrow, but up on the screen we see a video of Scarecrow announcing that he's not going to be facing Mike Magnum, but the newest member of Revelation would be. And out comes Armand de Muerto, accompanied the ring by Omen and the Audacity, as he did battle with the starving artist Mike Magnum. Forgot how this one ended, but Mike Magnum scored the victory over Armand de Muerto. After the match ended, let me see, hold on. Yeah. After the match ended, Scarecrow comes right out from the crowd, attacks Magnum with a super kick, and then eventually Pancakes, the amazing Pancakes, comes out, and he's trying to help Magnum out of the ring, but they're attacked by life-changing Joe Ocasio and Little Guido, who's apparently now a member of the group, seemingly. And Pancakes and Magnum eventually clear the ring, but in the process, the other members of Ocasio's group, Rex Lawless, Marty Flames, Anthony Gangone, and Cesar Bononi, they come out and they eventually take off with Pancakes' chef's hat and his spatula. Then it was time for the Call Your Shot Battle Royal. Among the participants were Mr. Main Event Salvatore Savelli, the Slimeball, Sage Chance and Tommy Rant, the Cause of It All, Joey Conway, Absolute Alvin, Satanta Fury, Fighting Jack Morrissey, TJ Smooth, Drew Justice, Christopher Roan, I apologize if I got his name wrong. And the Battle Royal goes on. It's eventually won by the amazing Pancakes, who now can get a title shot at any championship he wants within the next calendar year. And after he got the win, Conway, Chance, Rant, and another guy whose name I did not get, they come back in the ring and they go after Pancakes until Mike Magnum makes the save, and Conway and company decide not to go back in. At that point, they did go take an intermission. The show resumes with a 6-man tag team match contested under the Fabulous Freebirds rule for the Tag Team Championship, as we saw representing the Revelation, Omen, and the Audacity, Seth and Mike Cortez, do battle with Anthony Gangone, Rex Lawless, and Cesar Bononi. The team of Anthony Gangone, Rex Lawless, and Cesar Bononi defeated Omen and the Audacity to retain the Tag Team Championship. Our next matchup, we're set to see Marty Flames defend the International Championship against Jaden Vallow. The match gets underway, and they're out on the floor. It looked like Vallow seemingly injured his neck, but out comes Eventually, Flames hits a pile drives Vallow on the ramp, and then he gives him another pile driver on the ramp, and then Flames and the referee start having a shoving fight, which results in the referee disqualifying Flames, awarding the match to Vallow. Flames brings Vallow back and then gives him another pile driver until the other referees come out, and Flames eventually leaves. He actually leaves out through the back door. And then it was time for the main event as Sweet Cheeks Joey Silver was challenging life-changer Joe Ocasio for the heavyweight championship. Ocasio was accompanied in the ring by Rex Lawless, Anthony Gangone, and Cesar Bononi. And Silver seemingly had the match won, but the referee catches Lawless, Bonini, and Gangone pulling Silver off of Ocasio just as he has him pinned, and he ejected three of them from ringside. But Marty Flames comes back in through the back door with that 1980 style keyboard of his. I don't think those babies are made anymore. And he hits Silver as he was about to jump off the top rope. Ocasio, or is it Ocasio? He hits a running knee strike, pins Joey Silver to retain the heavyweight championship. One funny moment. I think Ocasio took a suplex into a turnbuckle, and Rex Lawless had a pancake spatula in his hand. He's like trying to fan him with the spatula. But after picking up the win, they kind of sweep Silver out of the ring. Ocasio was put on Cesar and Rex's shoulders, and eventually. Now, let me see. Hold that thought. Yeah, out comes the amazing pancakes and starving artist Mike Mayhem with chairs clearing the ring of Ocasio, Lawless, Gangone, and Bonini, and Flames. Well, personal note time was good seeing Donnie, James McGrady, Greg Gruber, Donnie, I think I mentioned him already. Oliver was there. What else can I think of here that I noticed? Man, Oliver. Oh. There was, there was a young fan near me. He was offered to be the special guest outside enforcer for the second matchup, and turned out his name was Robert. He was only a few seats away from me, and he was given a striped referee shirt, and I don't know if he kept it on for the rest of the show. Surprisingly, this show ended after 9 p.m. I don't know if the crowd wasn't so big due to the fact it's Memorial Day weekend, or maybe the rain might have scared some of the fans from coming. Hopefully at their next event they'll get a bigger crowd, but right now there was no return date was announced. I'm hoping some point in the summer Full Faith Wrestling will be doing a show. We had some memorable quotes. 5 stars, baby. Johnny Malloy, when he noticed me before his match with Little Guido. Malloy, I know you run SWA. I don't know if I'll ever get to see SWA again, because you've been running SWA on Friday nights, and those shows are pretty much hard for me to go to. Oh, here's one. Robert Lottie, what are you doing here? Tommy Rant, when he noticed me in the crowd right before the Battle Royal got underway. And Sage Chance noticed that I was alone and my fellow NYWCites were not at this event. Sage, I can tell you this. they will be with me for Remarkable Wrestling Saturday night, June the 4th. Another memorable quote. Mr. Lottie, how you doing? Jaden Vallow before he entered the ring for his match with Marty Flames. Jaden, I don't know if you watch. I don't know if you watch my videos or not, but I messaged you some time ago on Facebook about something. I don't think it's under the Jaden Vallow profile. It's I think maybe your personal profile, and you never did respond to it. I'm sure you know what I'm making reference to. There was a good-looking lady sitting, wearing she had like a beige sweater, sitting across the room from me. She sure was good-looking. I don't know if she knew anybody on the show. Well, again, no return date was announced for Full Faith Wrestling's next event. Again, I'd like to know why the pre-show match did not happen, because we didn't see Chris Barton at all on this event. Wonder why Scarecrow didn't wrestle on this show. But I'm guessing Pancakes and Mike Magnum, their troubles with Joe Ocasio and company are going to continue. But definitely Full Faith Wrestling, a great show. And sure hope you will run a show in the summertime. And hopefully my fellow NYWCX will be with me for that one. But I will have to say, to end this video, full faith, full faith, full faith. Hopefully that'll get going at full future FFW events. And Full Faith Wrestling, you certainly let the wrestling speak.